I saw her. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's the matcha latte. Hey, besties.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
My name is Bailey.
I'm Jordan.
And you're watching
Brunch with Besties. Y'all don't know, we practiced that last night because we were at a concert and we were like, oh my god, we should sing.
We need an auto-tune.
Brunch with Besties.
I'm Bailey.
I'm Jordan.
And you're watching
Brunch
with
Besties. Let us know which one y'all liked better. Anyway, where are we at today?
Today we are at Cos Pi in South Pasadena,
Literally.
California.
Hey, y'all. We have had this on our list for a fat minute, to the point where we were sitting at each other like, should we go here? Should we go here? Should we go here? And it's probably been like months.
It's
been almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah, so we're here and we're about to see what they got for us because I'm hungry. I had a long night. Bailey had a long night. And we need some reviving.
Yes.
So
please pick me up. Please pick me up.
And if you haven't watched our last video of the gorgeous love they gave us and gorgeous food they gave us, go check out our review of Real Food.
Real Food Daily, baby.
Exactly. In Pasadena. We put y'all on.
Straight.
Right. Anyway, stay tuned and have fun watching us react to our food, right?
Indeed.
We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair.
Okay, y'all. We got our matcha lattes. We're twinning today.
Vanilla latte.
With oat milk. Not whole.
You know, this is a rare sighting. We usually get something different, but let's see.
That's hers.
Thank you.
Thank you. That looks so good. So, we are about to give these a little sip. Let's see. Cheers. I got the baby one. You
I know. I need all the caffeine, y'all.
Okay. Thank you.
I need more vanilla. I'll be right back.
We're about to get to our food while Bailey gets that. And we will tap in with y'all with her full review of matcha very soon.
It's a very subtle vanilla. Like, I feel like it's more so on the simple syrup side rather than it being vanilla. And I just like realized that the vanilla it looks like it's homemade. So yeah, I just need more of a punch.
Yeah, I have some comments about it, but I can't say them yet. We will hold on to the hint. So, I got a breakfast croissant, and I got no tomato on, which Bailey laughed at me for, but it has egg, bacon, arugula, and I don't know what else. I think that's all. With a croissant.
And I think there's some like good sauce. That looks
yeah,
good.
like a mayo. Like a mayo or something. What did you get?
Yes, and I basically got the same exact thing, but instead of bacon, I got mine with smoked salmon. There's a like sauce on mine. I don't know what it is. I could give y'all more details later once I find out.
Okay, before it wanted to be rude, what were you saying, Bailey? You said something about the sauce. You'll do more.
Yeah, I'll look at the actual ingredients later, and then I'll tell you guys once we give you the review. But let's get into our first bites.
Oh, we got garlic fries too, y'all. As y'all saw, these smell good and they look good too.
This thing already
I had to cut mine.
I'm just gonna bite into it. I don't know how or which way, but we're just gonna do it.
Ooh, it's messy.
It's very messy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Lots of flavor.
There's a lot of flavor.
I'm not mad at
Really
that. They put it on top of a salad, so I think I had some like extra greens in it, but nonetheless, still very good. It was leaking. Now these fries, y'all see this crispiness? Crazy.
One thing about me is I'm gonna eat my egg.
Ooh,
I heard that.
that's good. These are really good. So, with this information,
Y'all know what that means.
we about to eat, and we gonna tap in with y'all later. So stay tuned for our full review, because did they give or did they not give?
Is it giving?
Or no? We gonna see. All right, y'all. So we are back from eating and drinking some matcha. I'll let you take the reins of this conversation, because
Giddy up.
here you go. Go ahead, girl.
Put that saddle on, hop on, and put on the hat and tilt it. Okay, so I definitely had some thoughts about it. Like, first reaction, it was like really good, but like the more I kept eating it, I kept noticing things that were like turning me off. The salmon ended up being really salty, and once I got to the end, like, because the croissant was so small and like it was like a lot more filling than there was croissant, so it was just like, okay, I got to a point when I finished the croissant and I was literally eating just like big things of tomato on its own.
Yeah, she was.
And I was eating the salmon, and like it was just so salty, and like the croissant would mask that, so I couldn't notice that at first. But yeah, it was really salty, and then ended up having a texture that like really threw me off. So by the time I finished eating, it also left like a very strong salmon taste in my mouth, along with the garlic. But you know, garlic's fine. Those garlic fries,
Yeah, the fries were
popping.
good.
Those were really good.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know how to feel about my croissant. Like, it was good, it was just too salty. And like the ratios were off. And the matcha, I'm gonna let Jordan take the reins for the matcha, because she really peaked game.
Y'all, so I don't know if you've ever seen someone like brew matcha before, or like the curation of making matcha, right? So what you're supposed to do is you have a bowl and a little like whisk, right? And you put the matcha in there with some water and you whisk it, and then you let it sit a little bit so it could like accumulate, right? Then you get your milk and then you pour that over, and then boom, matcha latte with your syrup, right? Barista. Okay. What I saw today was a protein shaker.
Did it have the ball in it too?
To break down the powder.
Stop it, it didn't
That's
have the
why. I saw her. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's the matcha latte. And I peeped it, but Bailey already ordered the matcha latte, and I was like, bro, I don't want coffee right now because I already had some coffee earlier, and I'm not trying to be wired out, but I am trying to like gradually come down. So it sounds like I'm on drugs for real. But
oh my gosh,
I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a matcha too. Maybe it's good. Like, maybe this is a new method, because not everyone has the whisk. Like, I understand, but a protein shaker is crazy for a restaurant.
I can tell you right now though, like if it were Starbucks, it is a shaker. Like, we don't use, or not we, I don't work there anymore. They don't use
the authentic way to make it.
It's literally, okay, we're gonna put the milk, we're gonna put your syrup if you ask for it.
Oh yeah, it is a shaker. Yeah. Okay, so maybe it's not that serious.
It's not that serious, but I feel like even if, you know, there were a lot of signs that hyped up the matcha in there. The grade of the matcha.
Yeah, like,
and I felt like I was just drinking like milk. Like, if I'm really being honest, like I can make a better matcha latte at home. And I just feel like when you have matcha, I feel like there's kind of like a certain like texture that you get from it, and like a thickness especially when you have oat milk. And it just was very like,
it's very
milky,
light.
watery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I added in more vanilla, and it just didn't do it for me. It was just water, or not water, it was more just simple syrup rather than vanilla. So y'all gonna have to change.
Oh, so what they gave you was simple syrup with little bits of vanilla bean. They thought they did something with that one. But anyway, yeah, the matcha was very mid, so I'm gonna give my number already. That's like a 2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It doesn't have any taste of vanilla. The matcha is like there, but it's not there at all. I taste milk and water, like she said, because the ice.
The only thing that's special really about it is the color.
Of course, it has a nice green, a nice hue.
So yeah, I'm gonna agree with that rating.
My food, I got the breakfast croissant. We basically got the same thing in a way. She just got salmon, and I got bacon. She got tomato, and I took tomato off because I don't mess with tomatoes like that. But it was cool. It was like, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. I think they could have added like a chipotle aioli sauce or like something else to kind of give it more leverage. It just felt very like thin. Yeah, it had flavor because of that sauce on it.
Yeah,
but it
needed another.
It just needed like another thing because the bacon was so thin that it didn't really. You know how like it's already hard bacon. You know how sometimes the bacon's soft and you could like tear through it and it's like chewy kind of like that well cooked bacon, but not like crispy bacon. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Yeah, it was like a crispy bacon where it like crunches when you eat it. It wasn't like a.
So was it like overcooked?
I think so. Well, you never know. They might be prepped the day before and then it's just they throw it in there. You know what I mean? People cook.
It better not be.
Girl, restaurants prep things the day before.
Already made?
Or the morning of, or like the day before. Yeah. So that's how it tasted to me. It tasted like, it was just like, I wish the bacon was a little softer. But I mean, the flavor was there. So I'm not totally mad at it. It was a little messy.
It was very messy.
But I'm not mad. I think we were supposed to eat it with a fork and knife.
It's a croissant sandwich.
I know.
Why are we eating a sandwich with a fork and a knife?
I don't know. I saw the girl next to me using a fork and knife, and I was like, that's probably how you're really supposed to eat it. Because how they do it open face, too. I don't know.
Open face.
It was open face. We put remember how it was presented? It had the egg on top.
But it's a sandwich.
Y'all saw how it was open face. It had the egg with the croissant on the side.
But it's a sandwich.
I know. Anyway.
I can
flavor
tell
was
you
mid.
Right now, if they were to go get them big old croissants from Costco, you wouldn't have had as many.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why the croissant was so small with all that they were loading in there. But also, that's another conversation.
Also, I was telling Jordan while we were eating, my croissant it didn't taste fresh. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you take home a croissant and you're like, oh, okay, it's getting a little stale. Let me warm it up. So you put it in the microwave and then you take it out and you forget about it, right? And then you come back maybe like 10 seconds a little too late.
Yeah.
And then it's hard.
Yeah.
So it seemed like they like tried to mask the fact that it wasn't like a fresh croissant by toasting it, and there were pieces that were like hard.
My croissant was okay.
I'm glad yours was.
Yeah, I didn't taste any hard parts, but I could definitely. I know that what kind of feeling you're saying though. So I hope that wasn't the case.
Yeah. But it was only like certain parts. It wasn't the whole croissant. It was just certain corners. So that's how I'm like, I know that's what happens when I like do that with a croissant.
But like I said, y'all, sometimes restaurants be using like the inventory from 2 days earlier, and then everyone has an expiration date, an internal expiration date that they roll off of. I know, girl. I think too, we are a little bit more sensitive to food because of our experience from last brunch, which left us with no complaints. So I think we're a little like,
we're back on our picky.
We could do better.
But I mean, like, we're always picky. Even if that vegan food was not good, you know, we would have given y'all the truth.
Yeah, but
they really gave us no complaints.
Yeah, so I think coming to this and having complaints is like, dang, y'all could have really stepped in it.
Yeah.
But I think overall rating for the food, the drink, and the food and drink and the fries, I would say like a like a 6.
And that's exactly what I was going to give it.
Yeah, like an overall rating of 6. They have a lot on their menu though, and I've been here for lunch before, and I had a LA BLT, and that was pretty good. But it's just a lot of bread. It's like Texas toast. It's good, but it's a lot of bread.
So it's better for lunch, not breakfast.
I think lunch is good. I think we only tried 2 things off their breakfast. So what we got today, I'm rating it a 6. I'm not gonna get matcha again from here.
I don't even think I would get coffee.
Yeah, I was looking at the coffee like, so I wouldn't get a drink from here. I'll probably get orange juice if that, but I'm not gonna get matcha.
Okay.
Because I always have to remind myself, when places aren't a coffee shop, you can't expect like grade A stuff. So
at the same time, they were hyping up that matcha.
They were, but
they really were. They had the signs all over talking about, oh, this
ceremonial. Everybody be throwing that ceremony out there. We'll make it a ceremony. Why am I getting in a protein shaker?
Make it the right way. Go get you the matcha crusher.
Make it a ceremony for me. Like, sit in front of me and describe what is going in here.
Add some integrity to it.
Exactly.
Don't make it. I feel like that was really like. I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah. But you're a 6 too?
I'm definitely a 6. I feel like considering all of like the complaining I did, it should be lower.
Yeah.
And I also did have like one more complaint, is that on that menu there were really only like 3 things that I can order that would cater to my diet, because I don't eat any beef or pork, and like all of the burgers, like if I wanted to go the lunch route, I can't even come here because they don't even have any like turkey burgers or veggie patties, at least stated on the menu. They maybe have
substitutes
in the back,
or something,
but it doesn't say that. So literally there were only 3 things on that menu that I could have ordered. So
that's something to take account for too.
Yeah, so maybe it should be a 5.
I think that's an honorable rating for you.
That's so bad.
Well, I don't think we could talk up or down on it any more.
Yeah, Jordan could come back because there's lots of lunch options, and she's been here for lunch, so
yeah,
she likes it.
But I'm not gonna get matcha. But their lunch is good. That's all. No offense.
Pi,
no offense.
You will not see me here again. Lover, leaver.
Well, on that note, y'all know how Bailey feels, so we gonna wrap this thing up. And we want to thank you guys for watching all the way through if you did. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you'll never miss another upload.
And when you come to the places that we recommend, what you gonna tell them?
Tell them that Brunch with Besties.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.